which is configuring your database credentials. So we configure our database credentials by adding the database name, the database username, and database password. So we use those to actually configure it. Then we can actually go to the structure of the way the project is. Being a Laravel project, it uses the MVC approach. So we're going to take a look at that. To get enter into the MVC approach, we would use first enter into the routes. That's what directs us to take the MVC approach. Like that's our starting point, the endpoint, the routes. So as you can see in the endpoint, we have about 4 routes. You can see we have task one here. You can see we have task one slash ID, which is used for getting the details of that, details of each order. Task one is for getting all orders. Task one slash ID is for getting details of each order. We have task two, where we have type ahead autocomplete. That's for the search feature when we are searching by distributors. So we can go into the task one, the method for task one. You can see it's an index method. So this index method, all it just does is give us every single order with the fields that were requested in the instructions. So you can see the controllers are very skinny. There's not much logic inside there. That's because the logic is being handled by another file, which is other functions. So just to make this space a little cleaner, all the logic is being handled here. As you can see, this is all the logic. You can see all others just giving us this. So there are 3 ways you can use it. Either we're passing in the filtered by dates, or we're passing in the search keyword, or we're not passing anything at all. So if we're not passing anything at all, which just give us all the orders with the specific fields. So I'll demonstrate that in the demo very soon. So it also has the view according to the route we saw here. The view is going to be passed. Well, let's go to the controller. The view is where we'll be able to our see our main output. So the view that's been passed is on the other page. The other page is just consisting of all the fields that were requested: invoice, purchaser, distributor, referred distributor, all other things, and everything is here. So I'll demonstrate that. I'll demonstrate that in the front end. So I think that's all for the code. I'll show you that very soon. So, okay, this is the demo of task one. So I'll be showing you this. This is just the home page. So here we're going to see task one working. What? Okay. Forgot to actually start my server. Sorry about that. PHP artisan save. Right. It should work now. Um, so we have task one here. Yeah, so this is task one. It just shows all the required data that was asked for in task. That is information about the orders, the purchaser, the distributors, referred distributors, order dates, order total, things like that. So it also has the features for us to search by distributor and also to search by date. And it also has the autocomplete feature in the searching by distributor. Let's try to search for Mr. 79E7. So let's search 79E. You can see these suggestions here. Look this suggestions here. So you can select it and search. Now we get all the orders that this guy distributed. So that is it. And you can also search by date, and we can also search for both uh, by both distributor and date at the same time, which means we can search for a particular distributor within particular dates. Okay, we can demo that. For example, let's say Let's just search for this. Orders from 2020, 2020 January to 2020 February. Then we can search for that. So it gives us everything. So what we were looking for. Like I said, we can also search for distributor and dates at the same time. So let's search for 79E 7. Then we can search for 2020 January to 2020 April. Then we search for that. So this is it. You can search for both this and this. So that's all for task one. Okay, you can also check the particular items in the order. As from here, you can check it's all working perfectly. So that's all for task one. This is going to be task two code. Search for task two. So we can see task two. If we check our web.php, you can see task two. And we can see that the method handling task two is called the rank method. Since task two's objective is to actually rank the top 100 distributors. So if you look at it, it's a very skinny controller method. Like on similar to task one, the functionality is being handled um, in a different file, just to keep this place very very clean and slim. So here's the method for it. This is it. Rank distributors. So here I just combine a couple of SQL queries to be able to defragment the whole data from the table, because it was very very separated. So I had to join some data and join some tables together, create temporary tables, and join those ones together to be able to get the data I wanted. So, but that was all achieved from this method that was here. So the method is being called in this controller method. So this controller method also returns a view, which is the rankings view. So you can check the rankings view. You can see top 100 distributors, top, and that's the position, distributor name, then total sales. You can see it here. Just a very small view, not too much. So I'll be showing the demo of this soon. Okay, so I'll be showing the demo of task two, where you can see the top 100 distributors. So let's go right there. So we can see our beautiful homepage again. Now we can actually get the information we want from task two. So we're leaving task is just going to be to load the top 100 distributors here. And here we have it, the highest sales. So they are ranked from highest to lowest. When we look at it, it's just to display this data, nothing much, just top 100 distributors. So there it is here, just like that. And that's the end of task two. So task three is just a basic form to get the user's information into the database. So we are going to start with this. It's just a basic form, nothing too crazy. It's just we just have the each of these individual details that were requested from the task. We have the username, the name, the birth date, address, profile picture, card number, expiry date, CVV, password. So that's all we really need. And all this is handled by this method. All this does is just to yeah, handle this incoming data that is coming from that form. It just handles it. This handles each of those data, while this handles the file the image storage. All this is for validation. So this is for checking if user already exists in database. Well, this is for inserting into the database. So it's just very basic. And here we have the login method. I'm not going to discuss this because it wasn't requested in the task. So it's really just a basic form, registration form. I'm going to demo it in the next page. So here we go, task 3 demo. Um, Here we have our registration system right here with all the details that were requested. So we can actually register these details. For example, let's use username as 123, the name as Semi Family Studios, birth date, you can just put any date, address, you can just put any address you want. For profile picture, we can pick our picture. I'll pick mine. It's right here. Okay, it's loading. Here we go. So that's my profile picture right there. I've uploaded it into the field here. So the card number, have, we can just put our card number. Uh, for demo purposes, let's just use this number. I think I might have needed to actually restrict the amount of numbers here, but it works though. So I can change that later. So this is just putting the card number, for example, if that's your card number, it can be limited to expiry dates. You can just use this, then CVV, 123, just for test purposes. Password is password again. All right, so we have this, and here we go. So we're now logged in. So just to show you that it's working, let's go to our database. Let's go to our database as localhost. It with my admin. Then we'll check the register method. Register database, sorry. Now we can see. Now this is it. This is what we just entered now. It is now here, the database stored. So um, task 3 is just a basic form, input form. So nothing too crazy. So that's all for task 3.